Otto in the 17. Jimmy went through in the 0. Jonathan Bouvret, we're ready to go. Field thunders off a 4 in the spring green. 124 is underway, and it is a 45 of Kasey Beattie, who gets a jump and leads the charge down the back straightaway.
Down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. The 45 car out front, that is Beattie, as Jacob Rowdy Burns is right in tow.
Off the corner they come, and Beattie sets the pace. Patience is the name of the game as they roll down into turn number 3. The 47 works up on the outside. That is Gabe Brown early on, trying to get himself to the top of the leaderboard as they roll down into 1 and 2. Look at that. They split Beattie down the back straightaway. Brown to the outside. Burns down to the inside as they come off of 4. 3 wide at the stripe. Brown settles in behind.
Wow, Jacob Rowdy Burns full send there as he battles now down the back stretch. Give the advantage back to Beattie into 3 and 4.
The 41 of Bouvret heads pit side early on as Beattie battles back up on the outside, takes over the lead one more time as Gabe Brown knocks on the back door, takes a look, dives out of the inside of Burns into 3.
Beattie, Burns, and Brown. That's the 3 Bs up front. The front of the pack leader, Kasey Beattie, continues to lead us. Here is a battle for second. Give that to Brown.
Brown takes it over, Burns back to 3rd. Sands up on the outside of Kaiden Fisher. Fisher in the 18 working down low. That yellow and red machine takes a peek in the inside as they hit 3 wide off the corner. Sands up on the outside. He backs off and settles it in back behind.
As Jacob Rowdy Burns continues to keep that 3rd position for the time being, he's going to battle the 18 of Fisher into 1 and 2.
Off the corner, and Beattie slides back. Beattie continues to set the pace over Brown. Kaiden Fisher in that 18 working the inside. She's got Erick Sands on the outside and Jacob Burns. They all battle for position. Jeremy Sorel in the number 7 is right there in the fight. Behind them, Joey Pohl works the outside of Dave Darling, takes that spot away with Derek Lachocki in tow.
Dave Dowling in the top 10 running 8th right now, continues to battle there as up front it's all the 45. Kasey Beattie continues to lead over the 47 of Gabe Brown.
Brown settling in about 2 car lengths back as they cross the stripe. They're still side by side for 3rd, heading down into turn number 1. The 18 of Kaiden Fisher, the rookie contender from Shelburne, Vermont, looks to the inside, trying to get her way to the top as they come across the stripe. Edges out at turn number 1.
Dave Darling continue to work down there. Joey Pohl, they battle for position. That looks to be the 7th position they battle for. Is give the advantage to Joey Pohl on that.
And Derek Lachocki with a crossover move from the top to the bottom through turns 1 and 2. Gets underneath Darling off the corner. They head down the back straightaway. Darling with a nose advantage down into turn number 3.
The battle is on there. Darling and Lachocki as they go into 1 and 2, and they continue to battle door to door as the battle for 3rd position starts to heat up. Jacob Rowdy Burns trying to hold off Kaiden Fisher.
Burns continues not to be able to shut the door each time that he gets a run. Fisher is right there back on the inside. They roll down into 3. Erick Sands works the outside as they come off of turn number 4. That's a 3-car dogfight for that 3rd position down into turn number 1.
And the battle continues now back for the 7th position as Glacharki is going to be over Joey Pohl and Dave Darling there off of 4.
Down into turn number 1 they go, and Gabe Brown continues to run about a car length behind Kasey Beattie. They run nose to tail off of turn number 4. Brown just biding his time in that number 47. You can see him taking a look to the outside off of turn number 2, settles it back behind as they hit 3, tries it again up on the outside. Meanwhile, behind them, the 30 of Burns, the 18 of Fisher, the 36 of Steens continue their fight as well. They come off of turn number 2 with Burns a half a car length advantage.
Jacob Rowdy Burns has continued to be able to maintain that 3rd spot as he's had challenges from Fisher and from Sands, but he continues on down off of 2 and down the back stretch.
Well, one thing you got to wonder this early in the race, we're coming up on to complete lap number 20, is who's using their tires up more this early, the outside lane or the inside lane? The outside is a little bit better overall, and you can let the car drift through the corners. The inside, you're pinching it down. Which is better? I don't know, but we'll find out in 104 laps.
continuing to battle. The leader is going down into turn number 3. That is Kasey Beattie. Continues that advantage over the 47 of Gabe Brown as they work across the stripe.
Heavy lap traffic in front of them. The 11 o'clock Leclerc will be the first one on the hit list as they hit turn number 3. Keep your eyes a little bit deeper in the back. The 25 of Schwischer and the 5 of Tom Carey, the third, started mid-back, trying to work their way up through the field towards the top. 3 wide, down into 1 and 2 for that third spot. Sands down on the inside now of Fisher as Burns gets away into the third position.
Jacob Rowdy Burns continues to maintain that third position as he has done.
Trouble off at turn number 2. One car goes around. That is the 33 of Remy Perrault. The Les Enterprises RP Incorporated, number 33, going around through turns 1 and 3 and 4, bringing out the first caution with 24 laps complete.
As they get set, the Bristol Toyota pace truck is off. We're set to go. Into 3 and 4.
Off to turn number 4 they come. Beattie up on the outside. Edges out as they hit turn number 1, but Brown handling tight down to the inside while Fisher and Burns race for that third and fourth spot.
On the inside, Jacob Rowdy Burns has his hands full. He's going to drop a position there to the 18 car of Fisher. Off of turn number 2, give the third place to Fisher as she is going, they're going to make work down into turn 3 and 4.
3 wide, a little bit deeper. The 25 of Swisher, the 5 of Carey. They split going down the front straightaway. The 27 loose in the middle of the corner as he gathers it back in. Tim Huntress working underneath DJ Shaw as they come off of 4 and up front. They continue to run wheel to wheel at the top of the field. They roll through turns 1 and 2. Beattie up on the outside. Brown down on the inside. Fisher up to third as they hit turn 3.
The battle continues for first place. Beattie and the 47 of Brown. They are still door to door. Off of 2 down the backstretch. Give the advantage to Beattie down the backstretch.
A great run up top, trying to edge out and shut the door, but Gabe Brown keeps that door open off of turn number 4. Beattie up front. 29 laps up on the board. Brown looking hard down to the inside, and all of a sudden up inside the top 4. Here comes Derek Glachocki. Takes a look down to the inside of Fisher off of 4.
Glachocki is going to make his name known. He's going to try to get that third position away from Fisher. Off of 2, the battle up front is for those 4 cars. Beattie, Brown, Fisher, and Glachocki right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Top 4 under a blanket battle for 5th between Jacob Burns and Erick Sands, race side by side. Joey Paul right behind them. Jeremy Sorel and the 5 of Tom Carey work side by side behind them. What a battle, what a race we've got going on. Here comes Glachocki diving it hard down underneath Fisher. They come off at 2 side by side while Gabe Brown continues to nose underneath Beattie.
It'll be 33 times around this track with under 100 laps to go as they cross the stripe there. Your leader continues to be Kasey Beattie as they go down the backstretch.
Jacob Burns, Erick Sands, Joey Paul. Here comes the 5 of Tom Carey. That's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Trouble off at turn number 2. 1 car around, I believe that is the 17 of Video Renegado. And the field slows up for the second time at lap number 33. And man, oh man, you'd think they were running the last 33, not the first 33. Brown on the inside. The Bristol Toyota pace truck pulls out of the infield. The American Canadian Tour field comes off of turn number 4. Beattie and Brown race down as a turn number 1. Brown trying to hang tight and edge out, but Beattie with the advantage down the back straightaway holds it by a hair down to 3 and 4. They slide up. Fisher looks out of the inside, settles it back behind, and Brown leads lap number 34.
And it's going to be a 3-wide battle potentially down the backstretch. The 18 Fisher trying to check into that party, and they are going to be 3 wide. Off 4.
Off the corner they come, and Fisher with a move down low. Beattie up on the outside. Brown down in the center. Glachocki right behind. Look at Beattie. 3 wide into 3 and 4. Edging out as they come off the corner, and Beattie will regain the lead.
What an absolute battle. Beattie takes the lead again it was some three-wide action for a handful of laps, and right as we say it, Kasey Beattie is back to the lead here at Seekonk.
Fisher working the inside of Gabe Brown with Glachaki and Sands your top five. 3 wide for 6 as Joey Poe ledges underneath the 30 of Burns, the 7 of Sorel right there up on the outside. And look at Glachaki trying to thread the needle off of 4.
Glachaki trying to make his move. He's trying to get that third position away from the 47 of Gabe Brown, and within time he continues to battle in 3 and 4.
Fisher and Brown off of turn number 4. Fisher takes over the number seconds to position, and we've got rookies in the Actor running 1 and 2 down into turn 3. Brown up by the outside, back into second off of 4.
If you're in your seat, get on your feet. The battle up front has been intense. The battle in the middle of the pack has been intense. Right now, Beattie is your leader up front in 3 and 4.
Off the corner they come, and they're trying to line up on the outside of Fisher as they hit turns 1 and 2. The 47 of Gabe Brown up in the number 2 spot, while the 35 of Beattie continues to hold on a car length ahead. Into 3 and 4 they go, and Glachaki evens up with the 18 of Fisher down into turn number 1.
Glachaki continues to battle. He is going to get the advantage over the 18 of Fisher down into 3 and 4. Give the third position to Erick Glachaki off 4.
Field settles itself in up at the front. Right now the battle is for 7th and 8th. The 7 of Jeremy Sorel, the 30 of Jacob Burns. Burns up on the outside. That is actually 9th and 10th off the corner as the top 8 cars run single file, nose to tail down off through turns 1 and 2.
Kasey Beattie, your leader down the backstretch over the 47 of Gabe Brown. That's the battle up front as the action continues to pick up middle of the pack from about 11th or 12th on back.
This is about the time where it starts to separate the American Canadian Tour regular competitors from the regular track regulars, and I don't care what track you're at. 3 wide deep in the field, Jeremy Swisser down to the inside of Sorel takes that spot away. The longer races, the long green flag runs, settling in line, calming down, getting yourself a rhythm, and that's what the drivers at the top are doing. They've got themselves a rhythm right now that they can continue on and race over the last 30, 40 laps to really push it. Right now, Tom Carey working the inside of Erick Sands. That is a battle for 5th off of turn number 4 and down into turn 1.
Dave Darling is Seekonk regular. He is just outside the top 10 right now. He runs in the 11th position as he's trying to crack the top 10.
Into 3 and 4, keep your eyes, Sorel and Swisser and Burns racing side by side. Swisser on the inside, he's been a little bit loose the last couple of laps, especially coming off of turn number 2. This time he gets a good run down into turn 3.
Jacob Rowdy Burns is going to lose the spot there as going on by. But up front, right now, it's still 45 of Beattie.
What a move by Burns from the top to the bottom, down underneath. 3 wide through the corner. Here comes Sorel down to the inside. Picks up 2 on the exchange. Burns and Swisher racing off of turn 2. Burns goes around in front of the middle of the pack. Everybody's just about able to make it by. The only exception is Ray Christian in the number 31. And the black flag out for Swisher in the number 25 for the contact that's sent the number 30 around.
As Jacob Rowdy Burns lost, it looks like the rear bumper over there on that contact over in turn number 2 as our Elmwood Chrysler Dodge Jeep safety team will make their way out to clean up the debris on the track.
Next up on the American Canadian Tour will be the Star Speedway in 2 weeks. The Coastal Clash 150. And pulling the outside lane on the restart with Gabe Brown. Down on the inside. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Derek Glachaki and Kaiden Fisher, row number 2. We're back underway as they drag race down into turn numbers 1 and 2. And once again, the outside lane showing a lot of strength down into 3. Beattie up top. Leads it by a nose off the corner down to the stripe. A dead heat between Beattie and Brown.
give the advantage off of 2 right now to Brown in the inside lane as Beattie is going to work their way back there on the outside lane, and coming to the stripe, it is Brown with the advantage.
Brown back to the top of the leaderboard. Beattie battling back up on the outside as they roll down the back straightaway. Fisher and Glachaki in their own battle for third as they roll through off of turn number 4 down to the stripe. Beattie back to the top of the leaderboard.
2 by 2 is your front 2 rows for positions 1 through 4 as Brown's going to drop back here on the back stretch going into 3 and 4. It's a 3-wide battle for second.
Glachaki takes a look out of the inside while Fisher works the top side. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Look at Fisher wind up that third groove down into turn number 3.
What an absolute battle as they come off of the back stretch down into 3 and 4 and down the front stretch. The battle continues, gives the advantage to the 18 of Fisher.
Fisher trying to close it out, does it down the back straightaway from 4th to 2nd up on the third groove, and here comes Erick Sands down to the inside of Gabe Brown, looking for 4th, looking for 3rd. Glachaki sideways gathers it back in.
As some damage to the front of that 47 as they battle with the 03 of Glachaki and down into the back stretch, as that has been a battle to watch for the last couple of laps as well.
Getting close to the halfway point as they come down through turns 1 and 2. Glachaki sits 4th. Erick Sands is 3rd. Gabe Brown is 5th. And a battle behind them, Joey Pohl and Tom Carey the 3rd, just in front of Jeremy Sorel, down off of turn 2. Here comes Glachaki taking a look down to the inside of Sands into turn 3.
Off of 3. The battle continues now to be for that 3rd position between Sands and Glachaki. They battle into 1 and 2, give the advantage to Sands on the outside.
Sands keeping that momentum going up on the outside with Glachaki right there. Gabe Brown trying to give a little payback to Glachaki off of turn number 4 as Derek gets a good run down the front stretch, takes over the 3rd spot at the stripe. But here comes Sands back up top, down the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway, the advantage on the outside continues to be to Sands for that 3rd spot. Looking further back in the pack, there's a battle between Shaw and Dave Darling right now, and that is for the 11th position.
62 laps complete, 62 to go. We've reached the halfway point, and Kasey Beattie has been the class of the field as he continues to sit atop. Down the back straightaway, Kaiden Fisher sits 2nd. Erick Sands sitting 3rd, but a hard-fought battle. Look at Gabe Brown take a peek to the outside, while the 5 of Tom Carey is there, and they are giving somebody the pink flag. The pink flag is get out of, pick a lane, make a choice, and run it.
59 laps to go as the leader Beattie goes across the stripe over into turn 2. The leader continues to check out down the back stretch.
Field thunders down into turn number 3 in that battle from 3rd on back. Glachaki down to the inside, drifting up just a little bit, trying to upset the momentum of Erick Sands, but Erick is able to hold on as they roll down into turn number 1. Glachaki back to 4th, Brown right there in 5th, working that outside lane with Tom Carey, Joey Pohl, Jeremy Sorel, DJ Shaw, and Dave Darling all in tow. Here comes Alan Turner from number 20, Alexander Turner from the 21, who started 28th on the field, looking in the 11th spot.
Within a couple of laps, the leaders are going to start to close in on lap traffic. We'll see how that could affect the play of Kasey Beattie and 2nd place Kaiden Fisher. That ought to get interesting. Keep an eye on that.
Down off of turn number 4, 69 laps are complete, and keep an eye on that battle for 4th and 5th. 5th and 6th between the 37 of Gabe Brown, Tom Carey in the number 5, Carey on the inside, and they got Derek Glachaki sitting 4th right in front of them. They come off of turn number 4, Carey down low, but Brown's able to hold on up on the outside.
On the outside, your leader continues to be Beattie down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. 70 laps on the board, 71 as Beattie goes across the stripe. Beattie is your leader, Fisher in 2nd.
Glachaki still holding on to the outside, Carey down low, and Gabe Brown is getting anxious, sitting right there behind him. They roll down into turn number 3, a 3-car battle for that 4th, 5th, and 6th spot, down into turn number 1.
That's a battle into 1 as now give the advantage. Glachaki on the outside continues to battle back in that 0-3 for the position.
Brown Trey makes it a 3-wide high battle for turns 3 and 4. Down to the inside he goes. Carry in the middle. The jockey up top. Squeezing down. Contact is there. They squeeze off of turn number 2. The jockey hangs on by a half a car length. Here comes Joey Pole in the fight. 4 cars fighting for 4th.
Joey Pole wants to introduce himself to this three-party race for that position, as he's right there on the back bumper of Gabe Brown.
Tom Cowie edges out ahead of Wachaki off of turn number 4, taking over that 4th position. Wachaki back to 5th. Brown and Pole trying to follow through on the inside. Sorel and Shaw right there in that fight as they come down through turns 3 and 4. Your leaders head down into turn 1. Kasey Beattie setting the pace. Kaiden Fisher second, Erick Sands sitting 3rd. There are about 5 car lengths between each of those positions and another 12 back to carry.
77 laps are complete here, as there'll be about 50 laps to go as they continue. Your leader continues to be Beattie. They have been the class of the field all day long as Beattie is down into turn 2 and off to the backstretch.
2 rookies at the top of the leaderboard. 78 make it 79 laps into this one. The 49th annual Spring Green 124 for the American Canadian Tour here at the Action Track of the East. And man, what a show they are putting on. Keep an eye on the barrel for 5th. The jockey slides up the racetrack. Gabe Brown dives out of the inside. Joey Pole right there looking to make it 3 wide off the corner. Brown gets loose off the corner. The jockey battles back up top.
44 laps to go. That battle continues as they go down the backstretch. As out front, the 2 rookies continue to lead and be the class of this field. Beattie and the 18 car of Fisher as they are down the backstretch. 81 laps in the books.
81 are complete, and we've got 33 remaining for the 45 of Beattie and the 18 of Fisher. They come down up into turns 1 and 2. They have closed the gap. First to second is now 2.5 car lengths. Erick Sands seems to be closing in as well as they come off of turn number 4.
The leaders are going to continue to navigate lap traffic. Next up is the 38 of Connor Souza as they go down the backstretch. Beattie is going to try to work his way around them.
Kaiden Fisher now 2 car lengths behind your leader. Erick Sands about 6 behind that. They roll off at turn number 2. Closing in one more time, another car on the hit list for the lap parade. Tom Cowie sitting 4th is pulled away from that battle. Gabe Brown 5th, and the battle right now is for 6th with Joey Pole on the inside, Derek Wachaki on the outside as they hit turns 1 and 2.
38 circuits left to go here in the Spring Green 124. It has been intense. It has been great racing. We have been in for a treat. Right now, the leader continues to be the 45 car of Kasey Beattie.
How long can he hold on, though, as Kaiden Fisher is closed in on the back bumper, a car length behind, and they've got more lap traffic ahead of them. Can that make a difference? Will it make a difference? Over the final 36 laps as they come off of turn number 4, 88 laps are complete.
Fisher is right to the back bumper of Beattie as they go down the backstretch off of 2. The lead continues to close for Beattie over Fisher. Fisher right to the rear view bumper.
And here comes Erick Sands into that fight. Caution, trouble down the front straightaway. Video Renegado goes around. Caution flag comes out at lap number 88. And we are slowed up for the 4th time. And what a green, 55 laps it was. 55 laps on that green flag run. Kasey Beattie again liking that outside lane. Kaiden Fisher down low. Erick Sands in 3rd. 4th is Tom Cowie. Gabe Brown is 5th. They roll off at 4. Beattie rolls up. Green flag is out. They raced out. It's at turn number 1. They slide up the racetrack just a little bit, but look at Beattie come off at turn number 2. Half a car length advantage down into 3.
Beattie's going to try to take the lead here as they come across the stripe, continuing to battle with Fisher. Give the advantage to the 45 and the outside of Beattie. Down the back stretch, it's Beattie starting to check out.
Down into 3 and 4 they go, and here comes Sands. Here comes Brown through the center. The jockey in the center settles it back behind as Erick Sands has his hands full with a cluster around him. Tom Kelly the third up on the outside. Gabe Brown right behind Eric in that fight. Then you've got Joey Pohl, Jeremy Sawyer, the 21 of Alexandra Tardif, all in that battle for second to eighth down the back straightaway.
They continue to be 2 by 2 from about third position on back here. Out front, the two rookies continue to start to pace the field. It's Beattie, it's Fisher, but right there is Sands trying to work himself into the second position.
Kasey Beattie settles in at the top of the field, the car length ahead of Kaiden Fisher. Down off at turn number 4, Erick Sands sits third. Up on the outside, Tom Kelly the third continues to work the outside. Trouble down into turn number 1. Richie Murray gets sideways. The checkered out of parts number 08, trying to get that car refired. He does. We stay green as the field thunders down off at turn number 2.
The field thunders down off 2 past Richie Murray there. 94, now 95 when they cross the stripe in the rear view mirror here. We've got 29 laps to go. The leader, Beattie, down the back stretch over Fisher as they are into 3 and 4.
Three-wide battle off of turn number 4 as they go around Richie Murray, the 47 of Brown, the 5 of Cali working the outside as they head down the back straightaway. Cali with the advantage. Now I'm being corrected. Thank you to Nick Tito as he tells me that Kasey Beattie, who was here once before, finished 22nd. And he was the late model champion up in the White Mountain Motorsports Park last year. So I never said they couldn't drive, but they took to this track real well. Kaiden Fisher finished second up at Thunder Road last year in the points. They battle off at turn number 2. Fisher trying to take a look down to the inside, settles it in back behind.
And behind off of 4, Beattie continues to lead. He's got a rear view mirror full of Fisher though right now. Fisher trying to go for the lead. He's going to try to make a move down the backstretch.
Takes a peek down low, but Beattie is right there to hold him off as they hit 3 and 4. Beattie is liking that outside lane, and you look at the lane he's running right now, he's leaving that bottom groove open. Nobody has been able to overtake him on the inside. Goes into 3 and 4, they come, nose to tail. Fisher dives out of the inside off of turn number 4. 101 up on the board, and a battle for the lead. Fisher down to the inside with Beattie up top.
23 circuits to go here at the action track of the East. Up front, Beattie and Fisher. They continue to show the way as they take lap 102 in the books here. Beattie continues to lead down the backstretch.
Fisher hanging on in the tail as they hit turn number 3. The 36 of Sands, a car length and a half back. Tom Kelly the third right there. Here comes Gabe Brown taking a look down to the inside of Tom Kelly.
Rich Murray just made his way to pit lane as up front the battle continues to be for the first position. Right to the back bumper is Fisher to Beattie, but Beattie continues to lead.
20 more circuits to go. Can Beattie hold on to take down the win? The American Canadian Tour rookie contenders 1 and 2 down into 3 and 4. Sands close right up on the tail with Carey right there. Top 4, top 5, top 6. Moves the tail down into turn number 1.
What a battle it continues to be. As we've said, up front the two rookies, but Sands is there in third. Carey is in fourth.
Look at Fisher, dives down on the inside off of turn number 4. Beattie up on the outside, hanging tight.
It's go time. It's go time. If you are in second like Fisher is, it's time to make a move. You've got 19 laps to go, 18 as they cross the stripe.
Erick Sands peeking up to that third groove. He's seen it work for others. Can it work going to the checkered? They roll down into turn number 3. Top 3, 4, nose to tail. Gabe Brown takes a look to the inside of Tom Kelly the third. Nothing doing there. Kelly gets all loose. Here comes Brown back down to the inside.
Brown is going to try to make the move to Carey's rear bumper in turn 3. Not enough right now, and he's going to go to the low side and continue to work that.
How about that run by Alexandra Tardif up in the 8th position after starting 28th, a plus of 20. What a run he has had all evening long. Some smoke coming out from the 7 of Sorel. Trouble for the 97. He goes around. Caution flag is on. I believe we've got through it on the racetrack. 2 other cars spin, make it 3. Some smoke just started billowing out from Jeremy Sorel's number 7. Incomplete. 15 laps remain from the checkered flag in this one. Can Kasey Beattie hold on and pick up the win in the Spring Green 124? Rolls through the corner, and a green flag is out well underway as Kaiden Fisher battles down to the inside, squeezing underneath. They come off at turn number 4, side by side. Jay Sands, Erick Sands down to the inside, 3 wide momentarily.
Here comes Sands as he's going to work his way into the party. As that got hairy over in 3 and 4. Right now, Beattie continues to lead off 4.
Sands has found something on the inside that's working for him, worked himself up into the second spot, and now chases down Kasey Beattie down the back straightaway. Battle for the lead, 111 up on the board as they hit turn number 3, wheel to wheel at the top of the field. Beattie, Sands, down into 1.
12 laps to go, 112 in the books, 12 to go. Battle for the lead down the backstretch. Beattie continues to keep the lead over Sands as they go into 3 and 4.
Kasey Beattie up top, Erick Sands down low. A difference of 11 thousandths of a second that time. Sands trying to take over, but it's Beattie down the back straightaway looking for the edge. It's 10 laps to go this time. Bye for the Spring Green 124.
Gabe Brown going to say that he's still in the party here, looking for third position. Right now, Beattie continues to lead down the backstretch over Sands.
Off the corner they come, and Beattie settles in at the top of the field with Sands in second. Fisher working the outside, trying to get back up onto the top 2. Brown trying to get up on the podium as they roll down the back straightaway. Laps are running down. We're in the single digits. 8 laps to go this time at the stripe. Fisher trying to get back up in a second.
Fisher doing everything he can to keep that car in position number 2. He gets a good run down the backstretch over Sands as battling continues into 3 and 4, but Beattie continues to lead as he crosses the stripe.
Sands and Fisher side by side. Sands has the advantage this time, but look at Fisher run down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Beattie leads it off the corner with 6 laps to go. Sands and Fisher still wheel to wheel down into 1.
Sands not going anywhere. Beattie has to keep that guy right in his rear view. They're down into 3 and 4. The battle continues to be door to door for second, but we close in here on the leaders as there's 5 laps to go.
A virtual dead heat that time for the second spot as they close right up on the back bumper of your leader down into turn number 3. Kaiden Fisher right up on the back bumper, edges out up on the outside, takes back the number 2 spot. Sands battles back down to the inside. 3 cars dogfighting it down the back straightaway. There'll be a mile left when they come off of turn number 4 with 3 laps to go.
Right to the back bumper as Fisher is right there. Is there enough time? It'll be twin sticks in the air when they cross the stripe here. 2 laps to go for the 45 of Kasey Beattie.
Beattie holds on, but here comes Erick Sands down low. Up into the second spot, battling for the lead off of turn number 2. They roll down the back straightaway. Beattie gets away just a little bit. White flag in the air. Final time, and Erick Sands makes it a 3-car fight for the lead. Down into 1 and 2 for the final time. Sands throws it in hard and deep on the inside. Beattie up on the outside. Here comes Fisher down low. Contact. Fisher gets around. They come off of 4, and Kasey Beattie picks up the win. Erick Sands in second. Gabe Brown will finish in the 3rd spot. Wow. Kaiden Fisher had a great run, trotted on the inside of Erick Sands and went in so deep the back end snapped out from underneath, and he went around. A great job by everybody getting by. But how about this? Finding himself in victory lane here at the 49th annual Spring Green 124. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Kasey Beattie?
As Kasey Beattie takes that checkered flag down into 1 and 2. And, of course, finishing second was Erick Sands, Gabe Brown in 3rd. 4th goes to Tom Carey III. 5th is going to be the 03 of Derek Lachaki. And Kevin is going to make his way down there to talk with our podium and our winner. What a race.
Speedway victory lane.
Oh, thank you so much. the second time here. I ran here in 2022 in Jim Lenardi's car and really liked the place, so I was really excited we got to come back here this year. And I mean, what a journey it was. End of last season, me and my dad, we just couldn't do it financially no more, and we hooked up with Jeff Eschker, and he gave me the opportunity to race again this year on the tour, and I'm super grateful for him and blessed with the opportunity. And thank Chris for putting this on and Seekonk for letting us be here.
Tell us about that outside lane. You seem to fall in love with that outside lane all night long.
Oh man, I mean, racing out right now in weekly in a late model, it's top dominant there, so you kind of just gotta hang him on your shoulder and run the top there. So every track where the top comes into it, we're usually pretty good because, oh man, I just love the top.
You got caught 3 wide a couple of times, and it worked out for you pretty well. What was going through your mind?
Oh man, I was watching videos all week this week of last week's race and previous races, and I've seen some guys like Darwin and them guys work it up there, so I didn't get quite too nervous, but I was definitely happy Gabe and Kaiden gave me room when I was up there.
You had that red flag at the end of the race, 15 laps to go. What was going through your mind?
Oh man, I was going crazy. I was like, what's this gonna be? I didn't know if the car was going to be there for me at the end, and it was. And Sands had a great run. I really thought he was going to get me there for a second, but just the top worked for me.
A lot of people behind you getting this car right where you needed it to be tonight.
Absolutely. Jeff, Dale Shaw Race Cars, Gabe, DJ.
He's a big guy. I'm not stopping him.
Love you, bud. Sorry.
Me too. Gabe, DJ, Steph, everybody at Dale Shaw Race Cars, they gave us one heck of a piece. And Pilsen Lumber, Bradford White Water Heaters, Creative Counters, Dance Express, Night Out Creations, OGO, CSV Motorsports, North 40. My dad, obviously, I mean, he's the heart and soul of this operation. And my mom, my grandma, my girlfriend, just everybody, man.
Congratulations on the Spring Green 124 championship. Oh, they don't have to run away. I'm not that scared. Congratulations, a great run. One of the few drivers that could work the inside lane tonight.
Yeah, I thought for the last couple of laps there, I think I was going to get in the inside of Kasey, but fortunately we didn't.
Carly and real good on both lanes, inside and outside. Tell us about what happened on going into the corner on the final lap. Kaiden Fisher had a good run on the inside, just threw it in a little bit too deep.
Yeah, obviously we're all just racing for position, no harm, no foul. We always race really good together. I respect the hell out of them, so it's all good. We saved it, and we'll live to fight another day.
Got to feel real good coming out of here with a second. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Oh, absolutely. Seekonk Truck and Auto, they come on board every year for us. T-Chase Auto and Detail, my future ex-wife, Melinda, and my dad, Tammy, and everyone else that comes to show up.
Congratulations, great run, second pro.
And the kids, I can't forget them.
No, you can't. Congratulations, great run. Erick Sands in second for third tonight. Hard fought there.
Yeah, we just fired off too loose. I had to make a change before the race, and it was just too much. But super thankful for all my guys that come down here and help me out. And we got a long night, get back home, go to Oxford tomorrow, and so we're going to be pretty tired. But I can't thank all my guys enough and everything they do for me, and all my sponsors that helped me get here. And here's congratulations to the Beatties. I worked pretty closely with those guys, and I'm really proud of them.
Car looked good on the short runs, but over the long runs it seemed to loosen up just a little bit.
Yeah, it was just too free, and we feel like we really didn't have a worse car than Kasey. We couldn't get by him on the bottom, and everyone ran the top, and it just was a train there at the end. And we salvaged what we could, and another third place, and we'll move on to whatever the next race is with that.
Congratulations. We'll see you at Star. How about a round of applause for our top